Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Happy Sunday. Hope you're joining us on this holiday weekend. We had a little bit of rain in the morning, but luckily things cleared up beautifully. 11 races on tap. Here's track announcer Pete Aiello with the track and weather conditions.
11 races on the Sunday program here in South Florida. We had rain pretty much all night, but a testament to the track crew as our main track was labeled good for most of the afternoon. First of the day over the main track at 7 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for $25,000. Scratch 6 and 7. Pedro Monterrey Jr. on number 3. King Agrippa. Odds on choice. Number 4. Accumulator.
Racing at Gulfstream. Out wide on the course, Duke of Miami, the first to begin, but there goes the favorite Accumulator now. Put on the engine here by Gulfstream as they exit the chute. Away in third is All Golden from Unbridled Coyote, and the trailer is King Agrippa. Down the backstretch they go. Starlight Racing Silks front and center with Accumulator as he leads the way a length and a quarter. The Duke of Miami is there second. All Golden is third. King Agrippa 3 wide. And toward the rail, Unbridled Coyote through an opening quarter in just 23 and 1. He's 2 to 5. He's Accumulator, and he's the leader past the half-mile mark. He leads the way by a length. Duke of Miami in range well second. 3 back to All Golden in third. King Agrippa's asked to pick it up fourth and in the two-path. And dropping to last, Unbridled Coyote. 3 furlongs left to go. Accumulator still leads the way by a half a length. Duke of Miami a bit closer second for the Bug Boy Ramsey. Racing in third is All Golden. Back to fourth, King Agrippa. And tailing off is Unbridled Coyote. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Gulfstream hasn't moved his hands on Accumulator, who has the lead. Duke of Miami's an all-in second. All Golden running up the inside to take third. On the outside in King Agrippa fourth. There's 3/16 to go. And Accumulator now at the 8th pole works with a 5-length lead. Duke of Miami straightened up and kicking on well enough to be in a contending spot for second, but no way does he get an Accumulator. Accumulator wrapped up by Tyler Gulfstream, eased down and 4 on top. Duke of Miami second, All Golden third, King Agrippa fourth in 124 and 1.
Day starts with an odds-on winner as number 4 Accumulator, just too much for the rest of the first race competition. Wins in gate-to-wire fashion under jockey Tyler Gulfstream for Starlight Racing and trainer Todd Pletcher. 5 Duke of Miami second, 2 All Golden completes a formful try to start the day. To the second race, off the turf, main track at 5 furlongs. Claimers in for $16,000. Scratch the 4, 6, and 7. Off-time favorites included the 1, Our Precious, and the 9, Rethink Me.
And they're off. From the inside, the other cat blasts out to take the lead. Trap Me Later and Rethink Me have speed second and third. Moving out the rail, that's Our Precious. She's out of there fourth. 2 back to Baby Aladette, then Bright Venezuelan. Queen Lizzie last of all with half a mile to run. The other cat leads the way by a half a length. On the inside and racing in second is Trap Me Later 3 wide. Rethink Me is now third. Our Precious is fourth. She's about 4 lengths behind. 5 clear of Bright Venezuelan and Baby Aladette. And Queen Lizzie is last. 5/16 to go. Rethink Me and Nick Juarez 3 wide on the attack to take the lead. Trap Me Later is second. We'll have to angle off the heels of that rival from the outside and Our Precious. Then Bright Venezuelan and the other cat, and they're at the top of the stretch with the advantage. Rethink Me now opens 2.5. Trap Me Later set down driving, trying to do some late work. Our Precious and Bright Venezuelan with the other cat. Final 1/8 of a mile. Rethink Me still there. Bright Venezuelan is on the outside trying to get a slice. Trap Me Later with a late push. Rethink Me, the other cat's coming back. Trap Me Later on the outside. It's a 3-way go. Rethink Me put her ears up and slowed down in deep stretch. She's involved in a win photo with 2 others in 59 and 3.
Strange and exciting finish to today's second race with number 2, the other cat, battling back inside of Rethink Me, who blew by that rival turning for home. Rethink Me cost herself valuable momentum in deep stretch, and number 2, the other cat, was up for the narrow win. Abby Medina rode this daughter of Courageous Cat for owner-trainer Leon Minot. Time for a commercial timeout. There's lots of action left. Don't go away.
Welcome to my playground. To my playground. To my playground. You wanna play nice, here we go. To my playground.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon. 6 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. A field of 6. The favorite was the 4, Cowtown Spirit.
And they're off. A step slow to start, both My Cotton Rose and Working Carol K. Good start for Gemstone Linda, but there goes the favorite Cowtown Spirit to take up the running. Cowtown Spirit and Gemstone Linda 1-2. Miss KOC is now third around Did Not Mean It, then My Cotton Rose, and the trailer is Working Carol K. They speed down the backstretch in a speed duel up front. The leader is Cowtown Spirit a half a length. Gemstone Linda trying to keep up second. From third is Miss KOC. 2 back to My Cotton Rose, who's now fourth in front of Did Not Mean It, and Working Carol K has 5 rivals to pass and 3 furlongs to do it as they round the far turn. Cowtown Spirit, Jaramillo lets out a notch, leads 3 parts of a length. Gemstone Linda is second. That's all for Miss KOC. Working Carol K splits horses very much in range. My Cotton Rose on the outside with Did Not Mean It at the back with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Off the turn, they're in the stretch drive. Cowtown Spirit set down for the drive, rebreaks by 2.5. On the outside, My Cotton Rose is now second, altering course, Working Carol K with Gemstone Linda and Did Not Mean It. Less than an eighth of a mile to go, and Cowtown Spirit has no dangers. It's Cowtown Spirit, Jaramillo and Barboza hook up to win the third race, gate to wire. They're wrapped up in the end and 4 clear. My Cotton Rose was second, Gemstone Linda ran third, then Working Carol K, Did Not Mean It, and Miss KOC in 1:11 and 1.
Number 4, Cowtown Spirit secured the lead going around the far turn, and pretty much that was it from there as she went gate to wire under Amisael Jaramillo, trainer Victor Barboza Jr., and the Atlantis Service Tool Company. Number 3, My Cotton Rose was second ahead of the 5, Gemstone Linda, was part of an early pace battle, but had to settle for third. We move now to the 4th race of the day. Starter allowance optional claiming horses at 7 furlongs. Scratch number 3, Nephew Howard D. A field of 6 signed on. Favorite was number 2, Indian Scout.
And they're off. From the outside, Fish Fan, one of the first to break the line. Moving up from between horses is Indian Scout, and King Power is being sent through. King Power intent on getting to the front. He now opens a length and a half. Indian Scout is second. On the outside, Fish Fan is third. Big Awesome in the white and black colors is now fourth and dropped over to the rail. 2 better than Dizzy Gillespie, and My Charming Clyde is last. They make their way past the 5/8 and go to the half-mile point at 11-1. It's King Power through a sharp quarter of 22 seconds flat. Has the lead over the odds-on choice, Indian Scout, who's on the chase in second. On the outside, and Fish Fan poised to strike third for Jonathan Gonzalez. In between horses, Dizzy Gillespie runs on to fourth. Down inside, Big Awesome is fifth. Only 4 lengths off the lead. The only one not keeping up is My Charming Clyde as they round the far turn. They move now to the top of the stretch, the quick half mile there with the leader still King Power. Indian Scout 3 wide. Fish Fan moves up on the outside. He's traveling the best of the top trio. Dizzy Gillespie's going to try to run home for a slice. Big Awesome did not kick on, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's now Fish Fan who overhauls the speed duel runners and kicks away to 3 on the field now. Dizzy Gillespie trying to run home on the outside of King Power. Indian Scout has been defeated. They've all been defeated today by Fish Fan. Fish Fan under jockey Jonathan Gonzalez for Monty Thomas win it by 5 in the end. Dizzy Gillespie did some running to get second ahead of King Power third, then Indian Scout and My Charming Clyde.
Number 7, Fish Fan, humbles the competition in today's 4th race, running up the score under Jonathan Gonzalez for Monty Thomas and Lawson Racing Stable. It was 4, Dizzy Gillespie, who got up for second ahead of the 1, King Power, who set a fast pace but had to settle for third. We move now to race number 5 in the start of a pick 3. We're off the turf. We're on the main track at 1 mile. Scratch the 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 9. Off-time favorite was the 12. Are you talking to me?
And they're off. Centaured between horses. Vincero's ridden to try to get the lead. Friend Zone wants to get some forward position. Up on the outside, Piece of Cord, far outside Armonico. Are You Talking to Me is taken in hand here by Alvarado Jr., but he'll still land in the top flight as Friend Zone is now taken up the running out of the chute. It's Friend Zone in front by a neck. Piece of Cord is right there on the outside. In between horses, Are You Talking to Me? Vincero settles in fourth, 2 back to his stablemate Armonico. Then comes Steel Beach ahead of outside looking in, and the one who is outside looking in is Wyatt's Warrior, has no early speed through the opening quarter mile in 23 and 2. Down the backstretch they go. Friend Zone now loses the lead to Are You Talking to Me, who's 6-5 and up for the lead. Piece of Cord 3 wide and trying to go with him. Vincero is 4th. Well clear of outside looking in, then Armonico. Moving up on the outside is Steel Beach. He's trying to get underway through a 45 and 4.5 mile. There's now less than 3 furlongs to run in the race, and with the advantage, it's Are You Talking to Me by 2.5. Piece of Cord is there second. Vincero at the inside third. Well back to Friend Zone, then outside looking in with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Are You Talking to Me has the lead. Into the clear. Vincero set down for the drive to try to gain ground. Second. Piece of Cord is third. Outside looking in, throwing his hat into the ring for a minor award with an eighth of a mile left to go. Vincero set down for the drive by Jonathan Gonzalez and kicking clear. Are You Talking to Me is second. The battle's on for third. Outside looking in will get that win for third, but he won't win the race as Armonico comes clear. Armonico by 3 in the end. Second, Are You Talking to Me? Third, outside looking in, then Piece of Cord at 137 and well.
Number 12, Are You Talking to Me, has burned more money than the Federal Mint, as he's now beat as the favorite again today. This time it's 5, Vincero, who gets the money under Jonathan Gonzalez, who's notches his second winner of the day. This one for Pedro Castillo and J-Dab Racing Stable. Second, 12, Are You Talking to Me? He gets checks, he just doesn't win, ahead of the 2, outside looking in, who ran third. Time for commercial break. When we come back, the Rainbow Six sequence as Sunday's card rolls on right after this.
And Ghost Zipper is pulling away. Ghost Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Ghost Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. The start of today's Rainbow Six sequence. Maiden claimers in for $10,000. Scratch the 5 balls Anetta. A field of 7. Favorites were 2, Leilani's Lady, and 4, Wolf Eyes.
And they're off. From the outside, all run, no play. Fires right to the top. Here's the debut runner, Leilani's Lady, sent through now to take over. Away in third is Divine Diva. Up on the outside, here's Love Again. Then back to Jenna Dawn. The 2 at the back are Montauk Miss and Wolf Eyes. They speed to the half-mile point. The leader, Leilani's Lady, pushed along by Love Again on the outside second. These two have now worked 3 lengths ahead of Jenna Dawn, who's 3 wide and on the outside. Divine Diva's at the rail. Then All Run, No Play. 5 to Wolf Eyes and 2 more to Montauk Miss. 22 and 1 for a robust opening quarter speed. Less than 3 furlongs to run. The leader is Leilani's Lady by a half a length. Racing in second position is Love Again. 3 back, Jenna Dawn, scrubbed on by Alvarez third. Gap of another 4 lengths back to Divine Diva. She's driving under Camacho. Not really doing much with Wolf Eyes toward the rail. Outside an All Run, No Play. And they're at the top of the stretch. Leilani's Lady, the debut runner, has the lead by 3.5. On the outside, Jenna Dawn trying to make some late impact second. Back to third and coming on is Wolf Eyes. Then Divine Diva, All Run, No Play. And Love Again. To the wire, Leilani's Lady is a debut winner. Leilani's Lady and Tyler Gaffleone by 3 in the end. Jenna Dawn was second, third was Wolf Eyes, and fourth was Divine Diva in 113 and 2.
Number 2, Leilani's Lady, well placed in the debut run. She was in for the bottom, but she was a gate-to-wire winner for trainer George Weaver and Bulldog Racing, who also bred the daughter of Beauchois right here in Florida. Tyler Gaffleone on board for the winning ride. Number 3, Jenna Dawn was second ahead of the 4 Wolf Eyes, who ran third. We move now to race number 7 on the program, the start of today's late pick 5, off the turf, main track at 1 mile. Scratch the 4, 7, 9, and 11. Off-time favorite was the 2, Bogolator.
And they're off. From the inside, Bogolator and Heavenly Grace, the first 2 to begin. Some crowding in the center gates. As moving up on the outside is Nakati. Nakati will have an early tussle with Heavenly Grace as they run out of the chute. It's Nakati with the advantage. Heavenly Grace and Slui's chosen 1, 2nd, and 3rd. Sylvia O is next. She's now racing a bit headstrong as Bogolator improves inside. Bogolator will race from 4th. Outside, that's La Titina. Then from between horses, Strike Me Fancy. And the early trailer is Tijuana Dancer. The opening quarter went in 23 and 4 as they head to the 5/8. Nakati and jockey Luis Reyes in front by a neck. Toward the rail, that's Heavenly Grace in second. Up on the outside, Sluis Chosen One is third. Bogolator is at the rail with Sylvia O working between horses. Then La Titina ahead of Strike Me Fancy and Tijuana Dancer. Opening half mile was fast, 46 and 2, and Nakati is going on here. Nakati now has opened a 3-length lead on Heavenly Grace, who's going to try to angle and go after her again second. Bogolator puts her mind to business. She's third with better than 8 lengths to raise, followed by Strike Me Fancy as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and the advantage is still to Nakati. She's a length and a half in front as Heavenly Grace starts to re-rally front second. Well clear of Bogolator in third, and they're at the top of the stretch. Heavenly Grace! Jockey Tyler Gaffleone sets her down for the drive, and she tries to overhaul Nakati. These two inside the final 16th. Heavenly Grace has the lead. It's Heavenly Grace in front. Nakati is game. It's Heavenly Grace and Nakati. Heavenly Grace has the lead. Nakati battles on toward the rail. Heavenly Grace will win it. Nakati with a great try second. Bogolator third. Strike Me Fancy finished fourth.
Between Are You Talking to Me and Bogolator, we have some favorites that go down in relative routine fashion, as Bogolator was beat as the public pick yet again today. The horse who got the money was number 1, Heavenly Grace, who reverses her form nicely for trainer Ralph Nix, and jockey Tyler Gaffleone. Whisper Hill Farm, owned and bred the daughter of Tappet. To the 8th race of the afternoon now, the start of today's late pick 4, 6 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Scratch the 5 and 8, a field of 6. The favorite was the 6, 4 Freedoms.
And they're off. 4 Freedoms breaks very well and tries to clear off ahead of Ballistico, who's out of there in second. Up on the outside, that's Tornero, who now sends up to take second from KK's Revolver, who's in between horses. Then back at the field is King Wildcat and Elastico as they head to the half-mile point. 6-5 favorite. 4 Freedoms gets clear, leads a length and a half. Tornero is second toward the rail. Ballistico is now third. In tight fourth as KK's Revolver has to tap on the brakes and go around. 3 lengths clear of Elastico, and then King Wildcat through an opening quarter in 22 and 3. Around the far turn they go, and the leader is 4 Freedoms, doing it nicely. Leads it by 3.5. On the outside, KK's Revolver is now second. Toward the inside, Ballistico is third. Whip out on Tornero. No factor today was King Wildcat or Elastico with a quarter of a mile remaining. 45 and 4 for the opening half mile. 4 Freedoms traveling awfully well. 4 Freedoms off the top of the turn now by 5. KK's Revolver is battling for second with Ballistico, but that's all they're doing as 4 Freedoms has completely run them off their feet. 4 Freedoms and a humbling performance. He'll kick clear authoritatively. He won it by 10 in the end. It's going to be Ballistico outrunning KK's Revolver. King Wildcat put his mind to business late in the game. He got 4th ahead of Elastico in 1:11 and 1.
6, 4 Freedoms, too much for the 8th race field. He goes gate to wire in an impressive victory under Nick Juarez, trainer Marcus Vitale, and John Grossi's Racing Corporation. 4, KK's Revolver was second ahead of the 3 Ballistico, who ran third. To the 9th race now, on the start of today's late pick 3, off the turf, main track at 7 furlongs. Claimers in for $10,000. Scratch the 2 and 5, a field of 10. Favorites were 3 Foolish Prince and 4 Andrew the Bull.
And they're off. Slowly away was Offshore Trip. Quickly away was Our Boss, who's heading off for the early lead. Splitting horses is Andrew the Bull. On the far outside, Quanah's Revenge has speed. Foolish Prince is looking for position. Also involved early is Indian School. He's 2 lengths off the lead while racing in 4th. Cousin Tino guided to the outside to start to make some progress ahead of Southern Cal, who's 2 better than Clemson and Watson. Offshore Trip blew the break, but is second last, and the back marker is Schweitz. They make their way past the half-mile point, or they go to the half-mile point, and getting them there here. Up front with the lead, Our Boss, a length and a quarter. Andrew the Bull toward the inside, and Indian School is now racing back 4th. As still second is Quanah's Revenge. Foolish Prince gets the shuffle. Southern Cal gets started on the outside. Then working between horses and Cousin Tino, who's trying to put in a charge as they run around the far turn at the 5/16. Still loose up front is Our Boss. Andre Ramgeet trying to spring the upset here. They lead by 2.5. On the the outside, Southern Cal is now second. Foolish Prince up the inside of Andrew the Bull. From the back in Quanta's Revenge, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's our boss who straightens for home in front. Southern Cal is second, and to the attack. Over the top, Foolish Prince and Andrew the Bull with an eighth of a mile left to go. Foolish Prince starts to hit his best stride exactly when he needs to. He's going to try to track down Southern Cal, who wanders with the lead. Southern Cal in front. On the outside, Foolish Prince takes another run, but Southern Cal hangs on. Southern Cal and Barrios by a neck. Foolish Prince was second, and third was our boss in 1:25.4.
Number 11, Southern Cal, crosses the wire first in today's ninth race, but that victory was short-lived as the stewards lit the inquiry sign and had 2 claims of foul lodged by the connections of the 3, Foolish Prince, who was rolling home. As you see, the 11 drifts out into the path of the 3. 3 gets the victory on stewards' decision. Dave Fox trains for owners Melissa Anthony, Chester Bishop, and his own Fox Racing. Nick Juarez on board for the winning ride. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, maiden claimers in the late daily double. Don't go away.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success from the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park. Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
OBS June, the 2-year-old source. OBS 2-year-old sales grads win at the rate of 2 stakes a week. June sale graduate Stormy Liberal defeated the world's best in the Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint. Another June sale grad, Seeking the Soul, captured the Grade 1 Clark Handicap. The OBS June sale is your final opportunity to acquire a promising 2-year-old with stakes potential. Undertack previews begin June 7th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Back now for race number 10 on the program. Start of today's late daily double. Maiden claimers in for $10,000. These are fillies and mares, 3 and up. A field of 8 signed on. All eyes on number 3, the Great Calf.
And they're off. Level beginning. Toward the inside, it's Awesome Always, who fires right to the top. Sunny My Way is away in second. Hurricane Roberta is third. Olivero in the favorite, the Great Calf, in a bit tight while angling to try to find some place to go. Up on their outside is Candy Sue. Then comes Fend for Yourself. 3 back to Duchess of Sparkle, and out the back door is Bandita Rags. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. Sunny My Way now is up to challenge Awesome Always for the top. The Great Calf did work into the clear. She's 3 wide and on the attack. From fourth and Hurricane Roberta, 3 clear of Candy Sue. Then 3 back to Fend for Yourself ahead of Duchess of Sparkle. Bandita Rags is last, and the favorite just took over. 5/16 to go. The Great Calf has 1 to fight off. Here comes the Hurricane. Hurricane Roberta on the outside now. And Hurricane Roberta, Arlivello just now saw her, and now the favorite is going to have to kick for more as Hurricane Roberta has the lead. The Great Calf outmoved while second. 4 clear of Sunny My Way, third with an eighth of a mile to go. The leader is Hurricane Roberta by a length and a half. Toward the inside, the Great Calf is second, and she's defeated at 1-5 by Hurricane Roberta and Carlos Montalvo. Hurricane Roberta wins by 3 in the end. The Great Calf was second. It's close for third. Sunny My Way or Duchess of Sparkle. Then Candy Sue in 1:12.3.
Number 3, the Great Calf, upended as the odds-on favorite in today's 10th race as number 2, Hurricane Roberta, made the move at just the right time, running by the leader and favorite to get the score under Carlos Montalvo for Span Investments and Rohan Crichton. Rohan Crichton, the winning trainer. Favorite players destroyed in the Pick 5 and Rainbow 6 as the Great Calf goes down at 1-5. To the 11th and final race of the afternoon, off the turf on the main track at 7 furlongs. Starter allowance optional claiming horses. Scratch the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. All the main track only horses drew in. Favorite was the 9, Flow Motion.
The favorite Flow Motion sent hard, but up on the outside there goes Majestic Tom to take the lead. Majestic Tom has the lead, but Flow Motion continues to march forward, and these two hook up and open 3 on Oh My Warrior. Prince Tito is on his outside, followed by Miyago and Inhibition, then Winking at the Dude, racing ahead of Noble Soldier second last. Aguero is last as the 2 favorites hook up. Majestic Tom in the 2-path, Flow Motion along the inside, and they fly past an opening quarter in 22-2. They've opened 6 on the team. team of Oh My Warrior to the inside, Prince Tito to the outside. Then comes Aguero. Miyago's going to try to run home from about 9 lengths off the lead alongside Winking at the Dude and Inhibition as they round the forward turn. Majestic Tom has won the battle with the favorite Flow Motion, but he has work to do as Prince Tito is on the attack now. On the inside and coming on fourth, Oh My Warrior. 3 back to Aguero, then Inhibition and Winking at the Dude with a quarter of a mile left to go. Prince Tito sweeps up now to take the lead. Trying to hang with him is Oh My Warrior second from the back, Winking at the Dude, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead now, Prince Tito, as Winking at the Dude had to alter course right into Inhibition. Oh My Warrior lugging out a bit on the outside, but this one's over. Prince Tito kicks away with authority. Jonathan Gonzalez is red hot today. He gets his third of the day aboard Prince Tito, who's a 5-length winner. Winking at the Dude is second, Inhibition is third. Then Aguero, who photos with Oh My Warrior, 123 and 2.
Bettors like 9, Flow Motion, who was dueled into submission by the other favorite, number 11, Majestic Tom. They went too fast, too soon, and set it up for the main track onlys. The main track only horses run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in today's final race, with the 15, Prince Tito, coming away with the win, giving Jonathan Gonzalez his third winner of the afternoon. For Grupo 7C Racing and Gustavo Delgado, who continues to have a solid season. Second, number 12, Winking at the Dude, ahead of the 13, Inhibition, who ran third. Multiple winners in the Rainbow Six. That'll trigger a carryover going into Monday's card. More than $140,000.
That wraps up today. Don't forget, we do have a special Monday card tomorrow on Memorial Day. Hope that you'll be joining us. 11 races coming up, and our first post will be 1:15 p.m.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.